Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 7th Gear Racing League. We are back for round 7 of season 3, and we are back for tier 2. Last night we saw tier 1 take on the track of Abu Dhabi. Tonight we are back in the Middle East, taking on Bahrain. Lovely track for racing is Bahrain. Many strategies that you can do, and yeah, I think we're going to see an interesting race today from the tier 2 boys. Good performance last week, a lot of drivers, so hopefully we can see a similar thing this week. So we are joined today by X3 Drop Podgy Porter, Winnings in the Haas, Will FC, RL, Paul number 1 Harrister, Dawid and Cuba PL, Zeno himself, Mr. Visions, Dan Cookie, Patrick Robert, Brendan, It's My Yoshi, Cookster, Dylan, Toto Wolf, Lenny, Coonage, Vaughan, and N26 Adam. So, X3 Drop is the first car out on track in the racing point, so we will stay on board with him as he goes to do his lap to see what sort of time he can put in. Last time we visited Bahrain in tier 1, pole time was a 25-1. Drop is on the mediums, so we'll see if he's going to be able to beat that time. It's going to be a long shot on the mediums, I think. But it is a fast strategy to start on the mediums. You can do medium, soft. You can do medium, soft. You can do soft, medium, soft. There's many strategies you can do at Bahrain, and they're all pretty quick. So it's not like some other tracks where you've got one that's insanely quicker than another. And has Zeno crashed already? What's Zeno done? What has Zeno done? Looks like he's just dropped it or retired on track. I'm not sure. But anyway, we are going down the pit straight with Drop himself coming down to turn 1. You're going to be braking quite late into turn 1, down to second gear. Don't want to get on the power too early because of the dip in the road coming up turn 2 just there. He's got on the power nicely. He used a lot of curve there, surprised he didn't invalidate. But he's still going through the lap. Pretty decent first few corners there, keeps it nice and tidy through there and sets a 28.9 for the first sector, not a bad first sector. Gets on the power nice and early through the beginning of the second sector, coming down now into turn 8 and then powering up to the most difficult corner on the track in my opinion. Such a weird braking zone, you have to brake while you're turning and downhill, but Mr. Drop gets it bang on and uses a lot of curb on exit, but still gets power down nicely. Now powering down towards turn 11 after turn 10. This is again a tricky corner, and into turn 12 this is another flat corner, but he's gone a bit wide, somehow kept his lap uninvalidated. If you clip that curb on the inside, you are going to spin out. He's done a 1:7.96 and he's gone wide again, but he's still not invalidated his lap. Maybe he slowed down enough. Who knows? But Drop is going to be the first man to set a time. He's going to come across the line to set a 1:29.9, so quite a way off the previous pole time here, but he is on the mediums and he did make a few mistakes, so don't count Drop out yet. Then Vaughan goes to the top of the timesheets with a 27.2. That puts him on provisional pole for the minute, but I think the times are going to start crumbling down as Dan Cookie gets a 27.2 as well. So good time there from Dan Cookie, and the Renault comes across and gets a 27.4. A lot of cars coming across the line now to finish their first lap. Got RRL Lenny starting his flying lap now. He's going to be hopefully getting into the top 10. But the favourite of pole definitely is going to be Brendan. I believe he's on looking for his 4th win in a row today, so yeah, his performances have been pretty spectacular of recent, so yeah, but never know. Some drivers are going to challenge him, especially the man that's just gone to pole now, Patrick Robert. That's a pretty good time from Patrick Robert there, but yeah, Brendan has looked comfortable in the last few races. Yeah, he's won by a decent amount. But you never know. It could be a track that he's not good at, and he could make mistakes. Everyone's susceptible to mistakes, so you can never say that there is a perfect driver. But Winnitz is coming across the line. He goes provisional pole with a 26.6, just jumps Patrick Robert by about 3/100ths of a second. Podgy Porter's just come across the line, I believe he did, yeah, with a 26.6 as well. So that's also a pretty good lap there from Podgy Porter and the Williams. Not a bad start there. Not a bad start. People getting very close. Brendan's just starting his outlap now. We do have an Alpha Tauri coming across the line to start. Oh no, he's going into the pits. Never mind. We have an Alfa Romeo. That is RRL Lenny. He sets a 27.4, puts him up to P7 for the time being. And we have a Renault going into the pits. I wonder what Red Bull is coming around that corner. It is Visions. Now, Visions has looked very quick in the last few races. In fact, Visions has got a podium in every race he's participated in so far this season. So, if anyone's going to challenge Brendan, it's going to be Visions. He is looking to pick up 4 podiums. Well, this will be his 5th podium in a row, as he does go provisional pole with a 26.1. So only a 10th quicker than his teammate. So Red Bull looking very strong here. Maybe they can put on a very good showing today. But RL Paul's now coming across the line to start his flying lap. I wonder what Haas is coming down the straight. Is that Mr. Winnitz? Yes, but he's on an in lap, so that is no problem. We do have Brendan now about to start his flying lap. I would think Brendan is on the mediums currently. So we will have to see what time he can do on the mediums. We have a Ferrari coming around to start his flying lap also, and a Renault coming across to start his flying lap with Dylan. And then the Williams going into the pits. It's so hard to keep up with this many cars on track, I will tell you that. So many cars starting laps, so many cars finishing laps. But we do have Yoshi, who has invalidated his lap, unfortunately. I believe he was on an lap anyway, he was. But then we have the Alfa Romeo, who's also coming to the pits. God, people are getting these laps done very quickly. And then the 2 Red Bull boys are coming around. I assume they'll be, yeah, Dawid's definitely on an lap. He's 3.5 seconds down. Unless he's recharging and going for another. Nah, pity. As I thought, you don't want to really be doing 2 laps on the softs here. The track's not terrible for Deg. But yeah, if you do 2 laps, you're just taking a lap of life out of the race tyres. As RRL Paul sets a 27.8 on the medium tyres. Not a bad lap there from RRL Paul. 27.8 on the mediums. I'm sure he could gain at least a second on the softs. So, not a bad start from him. Drupp is now out on the soft tyres after his pretty poor run on the mediums compared to the other medium runner of Paul. But we do have a McLaren coming across the line. Brendan. He is going to set a 26.8 on the medium tyres. That is a very good lap. Only 7/10 off pole up to yet. And I'm sure with the soft tyres he will gain a lot of time as Will goes into P12. But Dylan jumps him. And Dylan goes into P12 with a 28.5. Very good lap there from Dylan. As Cookster, I believe, has just started his flying lap as well. Then we have a Mercedes starting his flying lap. And then we have an Alpha Tauri, I believe, starting his flying lap as well. Now Mr. Toto Wolff is on a lap. Let's see what he's doing. We do have a few slow cars in Sector 1, but I believe that's people just laying cars on a fast lap through, which is good to see. You don't want to see yellow flags for crashing in qualifying. That's never a good idea. Yeah, but Zeno is... not quite sure what happened with Zeno. We will have to find out either at the end of the race or in the Twitch chat. But Toto Wolff comes across the line to set a 26.9, puts himself up to P7. Not a bad start there from Toto Wolff. Not a bad start. Apologies. Just a little cough. Oh, we've got Dan Kuki in the wall. As I said, that curb on the inside, dangerous. And we have the league leader who's just joined us, Mr. Jake. Please include your audio so that the stream can hear you. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Jake? If he's going to speak. Is he going to speak? He's here. Good evening, Jake. Oh, Still not here.
Sir. I'm here now.
Oh, he's here. He's here. The lad. Yeah, so we're joined by Jake, the lead leader. He'll be joining me in the comms box this evening. Should be a lot of fun, Jake. Not a bad start to quali so far. Had Zeno crash out, I believe.
Oh, one of the top 5 drivers, I'd say. Out already.
Number 1 Harrister goes P6 with a 26.7. It's very close. From 3rd to 7th, there's only 2 tenths. And from 3rd to 6th, there's barely a tenth. Barely a tenth. Brilliant as Adam now starts his flying lap. Brendan's still in the pits. I think he's banking on 1 lap, maybe. There is only 7 minutes left, so...
Trying to see what's going on. I've got a black screen. Please wait a minute. So.
As Patrick Robert goes P1 with a 26.0, jumps Visions by just under a tenth. Good lap there from Patrick Robert, looking very strong so far. But Jake, you might be upset to know that Fozy is not in the race. I don't know why, but he's not here.
Yeah, he couldn't make it. I had a message earlier.
Shame. That's a real shame. He is one driver that really could take it to Brendan. He got pole at Monza, but unfortunately he had a bit of an incident.
Yeah, he was very quick. He had a couple of races in Tier 1, did very well.
He did. We have Daweed on the mediums, also going for that. Very strange to go for a medium run this late into quali. I would normally do the medium run as the first run. But people have different strategies. It could work. Jake's left the session.
Yeah, I'm going to try and rejoin. Hopefully it doesn't bug out the lobby.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great. That would not be good.
Especially after last night's big delay. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good last night for Tier 1. We had a lot of glitches getting into the lobby. So hopefully we don't have a repeat of that this evening. But N26 Adam, I believe. Oh, he's lost his front wing halfway through the lap. Adam. That's unfortunate. He's still not set a time, so he really needs to get out and get on with it, really. So hard to keep up with all these cars. But we do have a Haas powering down to the line now. He's 3 tenths up, I believe. Winnits could go P3. Yeah, he has. He's gone P3 there. That's a good time from Winnits. That's a 26.2. Also purple in the 3rd sector. And we did just see Brendan start his final lap. Let's see if he can improve. Maybe this track is Brendan's Achilles heel. Currently down in P7. What that was on the medium tyres. So we are still yet to see Brendan's true pace. We do have Daweed, who's invalidated his lap. So is coming in for a fresh set of softs, I would imagine. Dan Kuki is now going to start his flying lap. And Jake, have you managed to get into the session?
Not quite at the minute. Still on that please wait screen, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to...
Not looking good. Not looking good, Jakey. Lenny is 4 tenths up. And he goes into the top 10 places with 27.0. Very good lap there from Lenny. Both Alfa Romeos in P8, P9. So, start for the Alphas. But we do have both Red Bulls in P2 and P4.
Yes, I am in.
Jake's in. And Brendan is 1.1 seconds up at the end of the 2nd sector. So he's going to go comfortably pole here if he can hold the lap together, which I believe he has. He's going to cross the line now with a 25.46 tenths on pole. That is an unbelievable lap there from Brendan as he takes... that was very cheeky from Brendan, what I've just caught him do. Don't know if Jake wants to clarify if that was allowed.
Yeah,
but at turn 1, he basically just cut the whole corner. Went off a slip road and just...
Yeah, as long as you don't compromise someone else, it's fine.
So yeah, it wasn't dangerous, so it's okay. He's probably just trying to save his time.
Yeah, that's no problem with that.
Dan Kuki now comes across the line, jumps one place, goes on P9, improves by just under 2/10. Not a bad lap there. Not a bad lap. Lenny is on his in lap, and I believe Adam is trying to get around to get a lap in. He hasn't even got a lap in yet, unfortunately. Yoshi's invalidated again. Yoshi's struggling a lot at the minute. Hasn't set a lap and he's invalidated. Oh no, he's on his out lap. I didn't see that. Oh no, no he's not. What's going on? He's coming out of the pits now. He's coming out of the pits now. I don't know what was going on there. It looked a bit funky to me. Who's that stopped on the straight? Is that Brendan?
Yes.
I don't know that car's past. He's just trundling along. But the Racing Point comes across the line to start a lap. I believe that was drop. Yeah, I believe he's starting a lap. And Paul has come out on the mediums to set a lap. Don't know why we would run mediums this late into the session, but hey ho, people have preferences. So now we have a Renault of Cookster who's starting his flying lap. We have a Red Bull who's going to be starting his flying lap. We have a McLaren of Brendan who is going to be coming into the pit, I would assume. But if he, yeah, Brendan's not going to make it around for another run, but he is pole by 6/10 currently. So I feel like Brendan's retired. He's feeling pretty confident that he's got a pole. He's feeling pretty confident that he's got a pole.
Yeah, it'll be a tough one to beat.
Yeah, it's only 3/10 off Thomas's time. That's a pretty insane pace shown by Brandon there, as shown every week.
A lot of people are starting the last 4 laps now, I believe.
They are. We're going to have a lot of trouble keeping up with this, I believe. Jake Toto Wolf starts his flying lap, and then the Ferrari and the Alpha Tauri of N26 Adam puts in his first lap and goes P6. Good lap there from Adam. 26.3. Wow, look how close it is in the top speed. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Visions is just going to get across the line to start his flying lap. And then Cookster as well is going to come across the line to set a time. Is he going to jump up? He does. He jumps one place. Good lap there from Cookster. Improves by 2/10. And we have an Alpha Tauri starting his flying lap. And a Red Bull coming around to start his flying lap. A lot of people are going for flying laps now. So we're gonna... Kunich is going for his fast lap too. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Podgy Porter is up by 3/10 near enough, and he doesn't improve his position, unfortunately. But Winnitz is up by 3/10. He could potentially go P2 if he can keep the lap together. Takes the final corner nicely, uses a good amount of curb, gets on the power really. He powers down to the line now, and he sets a 25.9, puts in P2, improves by 2.5 Good lap there from Winnitz to put himself into the top 3. As a Ferrari's now coming across the line, it's Yoshi's first lap is going to be a 51.5, so he's going to be starting from the back of the grid, I would imagine. It's saying his first sector's 46 seconds long already. Somehow I don't believe that.
I don't think Vision's going to improve by much, you know, about to cross the line.
Yeah, he's down by 3,000, but he does jump Patrick Robert, so he clearly gained a lot of time in that third sector, but Patrick Roberts coming across the line only improves by 0.5. Alpha Tauri comes across the line of Harrister, improves by 3/10, jumps up to P7.
Kunich next, currently P15.
He's up by 9/10. He's up by 9/10. He goes into P9. Good luck there from Kunich. Now, Williams. Roger Porter. Doesn't improve. Oh, he may have improved actually. I didn't catch his delta.
I think that's everyone done, I think.
I think we're done. I think we are done.
I don't think Dan Cook would be too deciding about getting knocked out at the top 10 there, start on the mediums.
No, because it means he can start on the mediums, yeah. What would you do for strategy here, Jake?
I can't remember what I did now. I think I tried a one stop in iRacing Tier 1.
Not bad, not bad.
I
Basically,
can't
I do
remember.
soft, medium, soft. That was,
They're
you
saying
can
that,
do
but
medium hard.
yeah, I think I tried that.
Yeah,
Tyre wear's not very good
that's
around
also
here.
pretty quick. No. Pretty rear limited is this track.
It's a fun track, Bahrain, lots of overtaking.
That's the one thing that I love it for. It's overtaking. There's a lot of places to overtake, a lot of heavy braking zones. But also, it's quite a technical track. You really have to know the limits of where you can push on this track.
Yeah, it's just one big
several little
traction zone, really, you know.
It is. There's so many places you can lose your back end on this track. It's unbelievable, especially through Sector 1. But yeah, that is the end of qualifying, but I think we've got a little bit of a glitch.
Yeah, I think the timer just like resets at start, resets itself.
It does. So, Brendan is currently on pole. So he'll be starting from the front. All the top 10 runners are on the soft tyres. So they're all going to be doing a two-stop, I would imagine. But Winitz is P2, Visions in P3, so him getting his 5th podium out of 5 races is looking pretty good for now. Patrick Robert in P4, good, very good qualifying, Patrick Robert. Dawid and Cuba in P5. I believe this is Dawid's debut.
Yeah, along with one and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, so good start for the debutants. Debutants? Is that the word? It is.
Yeah.
That is it. Debutants. That's how you say it. But yeah, good start for them boys. And Adam, only slightly ahead of his teammate, but still ahead nonetheless. Podgy Porter down in P8. Kunich P9. Toto Wolff looking to carry on his streak of being the only driver to score points in every single race this season so far. So that's looking good for Toto. Dan Cookie in P11. Not a bad place to start. Chuck mediums on. Lenny Vaughan down in P14. Now that is something I did not expect. Because from what I remember, Vaughan's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's expected to be a bit higher than P14. Not sure what's going on. We've still got like Yoshi saying it's on the outback.
Yeah, I've still got that.
So he might be doing a new lobby.
That'll be fun.
Good old Code
Restarted
Masters.
stream or?
Nah, we'll just keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
We can have a couple of minutes break if we like.
Possible. Yep. Migrating host. I believe Kunitz left. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, whatever's happened now, but we restart the lobby, looks of it.
Yep. Have you been kicked as well?
Nope. I'm still in the session.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just started.
I'm just going to grab a picture of the qualifying order, just in case. We need it. But yeah, apologies, folks. If you were expecting to go straight into the race, it seems Cody's have had other ideas and are messing with us once again here at 7G Racing. We had a lot of issues last night, and now we're having issues again. It's ever since the beta for the new games come out.
Yeah.
The servers have just been absolutely... yeah, words I can't say on stream. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. But yeah, not good. Servers have not been good. So, I don't know what you want to do, Jake. Do you want to have a little comfort break? While we get the new lobby sorted? Just stick our marks on mute until we get back into the race?
Yeah, we can do. It'll take a few minutes to set up, won't it? So.
Yeah. We'll just see if Kunich has. I doubt he's set it up. Oh, he has set it up. He set it up already. So
Yeah, just have the
yeah,
invite.
he's on the ball. Is the man. We're getting people in pretty quickly as well. So yeah, just have a little comfort break just while we're getting everyone back into the session. Then we'll be back with you as soon as everything's back up and running. But people are joining very quickly, so if you need to go to the toilet, Jake, I suggest you go now.
Yeah.
We're back with you in a brief few minutes, guys. So guys, it seems we are back Everyone's back in the lobby. The grid's been sorted. Everyone, if you're watching, please make sure you get your setups on. Please make sure everything's sorted. Please nobody ready up before the host says so. But yeah, let's actually hope for a good race now with no more Cody's interference.
Yeah, hope so. Just been playing around
Hopefully.
with some of the streamer tools. I just put a poll up if anyone's interested. Who will win the race? Not sure where you find that, but probably in the chat somewhere.
Is it in the chat?
Yeah. Put down Brendan, Vision, Patrick Robert, or other. Pretty.
Guys, if you do want to have a say on who you think will be the winner, then please drop your vote in the poll. And we'll have a quick look at that now. Let's just see what people are saying. I would imagine, considering how much he was on pole by, my guess would be Brendan. But this track is very easy to make mistakes on.
It's definitely a strong favourite. Someone's already readied up, which is not good. There's a countdown started.
It's number 1 Harrister or Cuba, so it's one of the new guys.
Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully everyone's got a setup on.
Hopefully people
And hopefully
haven't gone to
on the right tyres as well.
Yeah, but we do have 5 red lights, and we are away for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Brendan gets away pretty well. The Red Bull of Visions also gets away pretty well. Let's just get the Deltas on. And Brendan does go into the lead, but Visions has fell down 2 positions already. He's had an absolute stinker of Verstappen. It looks like he's going to lose the position to his teammate as well. He does. He's lost 4 positions at the start there, I believe Visions has. That's a terrible start. I don't know what. He seemed to go off the line pretty well, but oh no, Jake, we've got some big issues.
I don't know what's happened.
I've just realised people that qualified in the top 10 have started on mediums.
Yeah, I did notice one of them.
Yeah, number 1 Harrister definitely has. I'm not sure about the others. I know Kunich is on the softs. Podgy Porter, pretty sure he was in the top 10, right?
I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look after, but that's what happens when someone's ready up quickly.
Yeah, not great, because that does mean they get a massive advantage over the front runners who didn't start. I believe they will be handed a penalty after the race.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if you are new, you should know to start on the tyres that you qualified on. That is just something that you should do no matter what. Patrick Robert is on the tail of Winnits now. Is he going to try and make a move into turn 1? Let's see. Don't think he's gone. He's gone for it. He's pushed Winnits a bit wide, but he did go for it. That was fairly brave, and he's got the move done. A bit aggressive, but you don't get anywhere without aggression. And that was a wonderful lunge. And Dawid now gets past Winnits, so Winnits not having a good first sector. Already lost 2 positions there. We've got a little battle going on for the last point-to-point position as Podgy Porter goes down the inside of Cookster. Banging wheels a little bit, but I think he's got the move done. Cookster's hanging around the outside. Oh, and Podgy Porter's spun. Podgy Porter has spun. Not what we would have hoped. It was looking to be a good side-on battle.
Yeah, it's very difficult side by side for that corner. One of them's got to back out.
Yeah, you've got to be brave. Yeah, he's struggling with his rear tyres now. They're going to be on fire. Dawid is now catching the back of Patrick Roberts, so he's seeming to have very good pace at the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Also, number 1 Harrister did start on the mediums when he should have been on the softs. So
yeah, we'll definitely have a look at after that.
We will.
Brendan's already got a penalty as well, so
yeah, well, that's what I mean. People can make mistakes. Let's have a look. Will and Adam are having a good little battle there. Oh no, Will has spun. Will has spun. I wonder if he's got onto the curb a little bit and just lost the rear, or if there was contact. Who knows? DRS has now been enabled. DRS is obviously the drag reduction system, which opens up the rear wing to allow for a more slipstream car in a straight line if you are 1 second or less behind the car ahead. So you get the bad effects of dirty air, so you make up for that with a bit of DRS.
Yeah, it's quite close. It's a battle for a podium at the minute. Win its vision.
It is. They are all pretty close. The battle for the last few points scoring positions is quite good as well, with Coopster, Vaughan, Lenny, Paul all within 6-7 tenths of each other. Will has just got past Podgy Porter. Podgy Porter obviously spun in the last lap, so yeah, he's going to be looking to make a bit of a recovery drive now. Having spun on lap 2.
I think Cody's on one again. We're seeing some yellow flags when nothing's happening.
Yeah, Cody's
and cars
on
not
the
even
field
in the sector. There's another one.
Yep. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. No, there is actually cars coming through, but there's nothing going on. So Cody's just. Michael Massey is having an absolute belter. But we've just seen Vaughan get past the Renault, but Cookster comes back down the inside. That was very brave there from Cookster to stick the front wing of his car on the inside of Vaughan. But he's got the DRS again, and Cookster's going to go down the inside. He's going to do a Max Verstappen. But obviously down the inside, not down the outside. It's not a Max Verstappen at all. Toto Wolff now, pretty close on Kunich. Ooh, bit of a slide there out of turn 8. It's turn 9 now, down into the dready braking zone of turn 10. You can see all the black marks already where people have been locking up. Yeah, it's not a good braking zone, is that?
No. Just looking at the lead now, Brendan's already used his ERS. And he's only got a 1.5 second gap, so...
That's very surprising for Brendan. Normally he's pretty incredible at his ERS management, but maybe he doesn't trust his pace on this track.
Well, you'd have thought he got a bigger gap than 1.5. He's used all his ERS already. Patrick Roberts behind him. He's on 30%.
On tail of Winnets. I think he's going to clear him before turn 1. I think so. Yes, he does. The Red Bull moves up into P4. The Red Bull's looking pretty strong at the minute, P3, P4. Obviously, Vision started P2, but had a pretty poor first lap. So, he's now back up into contention for that podium. Cookson now still on the tail of Vaughan after he got back past him. After Vaughan got back past him, sorry, down the pit straight. But RL Paul is looking to sneak around it. Oh, and the Renault's lost some front wing, and they've banged wheels again. Come on, guys. Some good racing, but keep it clean. Don't lose front wings. It's a dangerous game. And Coopster hits the back of Vaughan slightly again. Paul is looking at capitalising on the mistake.
Especially where Bahrain's lots of easy overtakes, it's patient, DRS, easy job, no risk.
Adam's going to get past Lenny down the inside here in turn 11. He gets the job done before the braking zone, which is good. No side by side, and I think Cookster, yeah, he's dropping like flies now. Dropping like a fly, sorry. Not dropping like flies, and the Haas and the Alfa Romeo went a bit wide there. I think they pushed each other off a little bit. Yeah, pretty intense battle going on there. But we see now Dawid is closed on Patrick Robert, and Patrick Robert is closed on Brendan. So if he gets that DRS,
yeah,
he's going to be a sitting duck, is Brendan.
Still no ERSs.
Oh, lost Alters.
You're the flag sector 2 when there's no cars on there.
Told you, Michael Massey's just pressing buttons. Having a field day.
I think
I have lost all my deltas.
Yeah, same. But I think Patrick Robert is in the DRS range, as long as he keeps there for the detection zone.
Yeah, but it looks like he is. Dan Cookie's apparently set a 54-second lap. That's pretty incredible pace there from Dan Cookie. Yeah, but yeah, Patrick Robert does have the DRS, but so does Doward behind him. Doward's obviously not going to benefit as much because the car ahead also has DRS. In fact, he doesn't gain anything. From what I saw there, he didn't gain anything because Patrick Robert had the DRS as well. Got another yellow flag, but it's a false yellow flag. Cody, stop playing with us for goodness sake.
Had this problem last week around Brazil, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Constant yellow flags, constant safety cars for no reason. that was, yeah, last week was, I think, the biggest shambles I've ever seen from Codemasters. We had a safety car. Oh, that is a genuine yellow flag, though, and that is N26 Adam. He's spun at, I believe he spun at turn 12.
That long right hand, that's quite easy to do.
Yeah, just clip that inside curb and you lose your rear. But he's lost his front wing, so I would imagine he's going to put a set of mediums on.
I think Darwin must have made a mistake, so he's just lost 2 seconds. Patrick Robert now.
I've just seen that, yeah. Maybe
but he's trying to fight with vision, so.
Is it N26 Adam going to put the mediums on? He's gone for hards. Yeah, he's gone for hards. Let's get on board with this fight now between the two Red Bulls. Be careful, boys. You don't want to take each other out. That will not go down well with Christian Horner. I'll tell you that for free. As Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen found out at Baku in 2018. Red Bulls fighting doesn't ever seem to go well. There's been many occasions where it's always ended up with a sour taste in someone's mouth. Whether it be Malaysia, whether it be... There's loads of China. There's China as well. There's Baku. It's been everywhere. We don't need to discuss Red Bull. These two are having a good old scrap. Visions goes a bit wide there for good measure. Good on them.
Yeah, Patrick can't get close enough to Brendan for the DRS.
That's another genuine yellow flag as Zeno's off the track. He's not having a good race so far at all.
Oh, and Vision. There's a Vision. Yep, comes into pits. Trying to get the undercut.
Go for the mediums? Oh, he's gone for
yeah,
he's gone for the mediums. Trying to get the undercut on the guy's head. Trying to get the undercut on his teammate. Trying to do his teammate. It's going to be fun. Cookster's now close to his teammate as well. Possibly going to see an overtake with DRS there. Coonage and number one Harris are very close to each other. Coonage not quite close enough to get in front of Harris though. But he is still on his tail, so I think he might still have DRS for the next DRS straight. Dylan and Cookster seem to be fighting a bit now.
Yeah, the two Renaults going side by side.
Dawid picks up a penalty. I'm going to stay on board with Coonage though. Well, actually, I'll jump over to here, and then when Coonage gets on the straight, we'll jump back.
Yeah, I think
just seems to be...
Just complete the move on Trickster there. On his teammate.
Yep.
I think he's got damage actually.
Oh,
Cookster.
yeah, he has. Oh, have the two Renaults hit each other?
I'm not too sure. Didn't look like didn't look like it did when I was watching him.
Oh, when it's a spun! When it's a spun, he's lost his front wing.
Oof.
There's another one that's fallen victim to the curb. The deadly curb on the inside of turn 12.
Yeah, not good. He was running P5 or top 5 at least.
I think
as Dowd now comes in the pits.
He's third, actually.
We shall see if Vision does get the undercut on his teammate.
Yeah, we will.
When it comes with that wing change as well.
See where Visions is.
I think he's got him.
He's going to get him. I think he's got him just about. Yeah, he has. He's got him. Good call there from Visions to go for the undercut. He's only just got him, but he's got him. And now he's got DRS on Vaughan as well, so he can continue to pull away. He's pretty close to Vaughan, actually. I think he may get Vaughan here. If he's brave, he is brave. He's gone down the inside of Vaughan. Very nicely done there From Visions, that's the type of racing we like to see, boys. Nice and clean moves, not banging wheels, banging wheels, banging wheels.
Yeah. So it looks like we have a DRS train. I'm trying to figure out. P6. Is it P6 down to P9? Yeah.
Yep. There's a bit of a all aboard the RRL Lenny train, it seems.
Just see if the leaders come into pits this lap. I imagine they might.
I would have thought so to cover the undercut.
Brendan's going. They stay out.
It's carrying on as well. I would have thought they would have come into the pits to block off the. Oh, he's pitted. I wonder what happened. I was like, his Kunich like span somewhere, but he pitted, and I didn't see that. That's what happens.
I think Winnet's just overtook Will there.
Dawid's just got Vaughan, and Visions has got Lenny. The two Red Bulls fighting back through the field after their pit stop. Both made an overtake down that straight, and now Dowd will be looking to close in on Lenny. I wonder if Visions will back up Lenny to allow his teammate Dowd to get DRS. Couldn't get me words out there. This is what college does to you. But yeah, there's still a bit of a DRS train now behind Lenny. Only 2 cars left in the train though, I believe. It's behind Visions now, really. But yeah, Toto Wolf up in P4, obviously not pitted yet, but still running pretty strong as well with Paul.
Yeah, we do
have a yellow flag. There's the McLaren of Dan Cookie.
The gap isn't as big as I thought it'd be with Brendan getting away. So it's all to play for. And also he's got a 3-second penalty, of course.
Lenny's got Dowd past Lenny, then I think Dowd made a little mistake and Lenny got past Dowd. Not quite sure what happened. Okay. I'm not quite sure, but Patrick Robert comes into the pits. I wonder if he's trying the undercut on Brendan. He's gone for the hard tyres. He's going for the one stop. Going for the one stop. Not a bad strategy.
Yeah.
Not a bad strategy at all. Dawid is going down the inside of Lenny. Comes across a bit early there, though, in my opinion. But gets a move done nonetheless. And Vaughan, I believe, just got out. Just came ahead of Patrick Robert as he was coming out of the pits. So yeah, Patrick Robert, if you can clear these cars quickly, you may be able to get the undercut on Brendan, but being stuck behind this train is not good if he wants to do the undercut.
Just looking at the times now, I think Visions will just come out. Brendan would just come out behind Visions. Visions, no, he lost it there. He just got a 3-second time penalty for that as well. Just going off the track.
He's got 6 seconds already. This is the most penalties he's got in one race. Surely.
Yeah, so the gap to Visions now just gone into the 18, so I think Visions will take the lead in this race.
He will, but is the fact that he's got younger tyres.
Brendan does come in now.
Brendan's going to have box up massively on the pit entry. Is he going to go for the mediums or is he going to go for the one-stop hards?
He's
gone for the hard tyres, I believe. Yeah, he's gone for the hard. He's gone for the one-stop.
There's a few different strategies on the grid.
Yeah. Brendan and Patrick Robert have both gone for the one-stop.
Visions and Dawid comfortably get him.
They do, comfortably. I'll tell you what, he's going to be a lucky boy if Lenny doesn't get him. Yeah, the warm-up period on them hards is quite long. He might be a bit exposed to Lenny here if he's not careful. I think he's got the gap just to stay ahead. Toto Wolff has pitted. And he's going to come out behind. He's going to come out behind Will. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh. Yeah, he comes out behind Will. Will gave him a good old squeeze there. But I think Toto might get him. Just about. None of them got DRS. Toto is behind Will, so he's going to want to clear that car as quickly as possible to try and get back into the points to continue his streak of scoring points in the race.
Yeah, so at this stage I'll probably have Visions down as favourite to win this race, with Brendan having the penalties.
That is true, but remember, Visions has still got a pit again, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be able to get them mediums 20 laps. Unless your tyre management is unreal, as Patrick Robert goes down the inside of Lenny. Good move there. And he gets a DRS as well for good measure. Great move there for him.
Yeah, that's a nice clean move.
Harrister's now pitted for hards, but Harrister will be picking up a pretty hefty penalty at the end of this race for starting on the mediums when he qualified on the softs.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a mistake, but has to be done.
Oh, and he spun in turn 1. I'm not sure if there was contact there with Dylan or Kunich, but he did spin. It didn't look like there was any contact. But yeah, maybe he just wasn't.
Just on the cold tyres, perhaps.
Yeah. Gaps are starting to open up a little bit now. Closest battle at the minute is Lenny on the back of Patrick Robert. Actually, no, Winnitz is closer to Harrister. He is on the soft tyres as well. So I would imagine he's going to be able to clear Harrister pretty quickly.
He's coming down the strategy at the minute.
We'll have another fake yellow flag. And another one for good measure.
Vision's saving his DRS very nicely. He's on 75%.
Yes.
He's closing in on the leader.
He is. He's closing in on Paul. Paul on 13 lap old tyres. Obviously started on them, so looking pretty good in a minute. That's cool.
Looking like Red Bull will extend their lead of the championship. I think they're second actually.
Well, if they're second now, I would imagine they're going to be first.
They're second, but only by 1 point.
Yeah, so yeah, by the looks of it, they're going to be first. Pretty strong showing from them so far. But Winnitz did just get past number 1 Harrister, so that's another car cleared for him. You have another fake yellow flag. Come on, Cody's. Let's keep it up.
And Kanincha's closing on Podgy Porter, who looks like he's struggling a bit on them old tyres.
He is, just slightly. Got a little snap of oversteer on corner exit then. On the curb. I believe Kunich may get him. With DRS now, the gap is only 3/10. It's coming down.
Yep.
Coming down. Is he going to go down the inside?
Hey, he didn't use any of his ERS there, so he's just saving it. Make sure he doesn't make any contact.
Oh, we've got a genuine yellow flag.
Oh, Podgy does go off the... And it just passes him there.
Oh, I just missed that.
Yeah.
There was a yellow... When there was actually a genuine yellow flag, someone spun. I checked it and then this happens.
Yeah, Podgy just lost a snap of oversteer.
Visions has got past Paul. Paul will be struggling on them tyres now.
We'll see Paul coming back on the DRS.
How is Yoshi 4 laps down?
I'm not sure. See how many pit stops he's had.
Yeah, at the halfway through this race, it's looking different than we expected. Brendan not looking as quick as we thought he would. So obviously on the hard tyres now, probably going to go to the end of the race. So Visions is going to have to get a shift on the mediums to pull the gap to make up for the extra pit stop he's going to have to make. And Will has crashed, and that is a virtual safety car. So
yeah, not sure how he's off the track that far where he is at the last turn.
I think he may have straight lined it. I'm not sure.
Kind of looks like
certainly looks like that to me. but it is possible to lose the car and go that far off track, I think. Yeah, it looks to me like he straight lined it, but I don't know, so I can't.
I'm sure we can look back at streams. You can just see the dot.
Oh,
Yoshi's
goodness.
car
Goodness.
is
What is
teleporting.
going on there? What is going on there?
He's going backwards in the pit. Oh, what the hell?
What was... Did you see that?
Yeah,
He's
he's
driving up the pits backwards.
you just get teleported back on track as well. And that is why he's 3 laps down.
Paul is now in the pits for the hard tyres. Comes out in P9, clear of Toto Wolff as well, so pretty comfortable in a minute. Is Paul? Not a bad stint. Zeno now comes into the pits, I believe, for a set of hard tyres.
And McLaren's
Hard
gone.
tyres? Dan Cookie is spun. Why is the Yoshi's gone? Yoshi's dead. I don't know what happened there because his car just disappeared as soon as he got to it.
Yeah,
Roger Porter though has got past Adam.
really not sure what's going on with his car. Glitching everywhere.
Yeah. His connection needs to be investigated. Kunich seems to be holding up Winitz a tiny bit. Winitz on the soft tyres done the same amount of laps, but the soft tyres will probably still have a tiny bit more grip than the more durable mediums. But he's not Winitz hasn't been able to pull away from number 1 Harrister, so yeah, soft tyres may be falling away from Winitz slightly after 6 laps.
Yeah, they both got a hefty amount of ERS to play with, so. And does.
So does Kunich.
So does Halfter behind as well.
Harster.
Halster.
Harster. It's a great name, that is. Number 1 Harster. I quite like that name. I'm gonna change my gamer tag to number 2 Harster.
Drop
It's
is
drop.
position.
Left. Yeah, I think he retired in the pit lane. Yes. Not sure.
Yes, nice little battle forming for P6. Kinch win it some Halster.
Oh wait, is it Halster? Oh, I thought it was an I. It's Halster. I've been saying Harrister. Oh dearie me. Talk about a Mori moment. Bloody hell. I don't know. I'm clearly very tired. His name is Halster, not Harrister. I apologise, Halster. Your name is Halster. Oh man. When it comes into the pits, decides to get rid of them medium tyres, soft tyres, I assume he's going to go to the mediums now.
Yeah, I thought he'd go for another set of softs, right? Be last setting. Be close. He's gone for the medium, is it?
Yeah, he's gone for the mediums. 11 laps to go. Soft tyres do die pretty quickly around here, but the car is at its lightest points, so he probably could have got away with it, but let's be on the safe side.
So looking for the lead if Vision does go to softs. I'd imagine. For his final stint.
He's going to have to really get a shift on.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how many penalties Brenner's got as well. He's got 6 seconds still, so 9-second gap right now. Oh no, about 12-second gap.
Yes.
So get down 10 seconds roughly.
Yes.
I think it's like a 20-second pit stop, so.
Forrester's gonna go for it on Kunich, I think. Yeah, he goes down the inside and gets the move done nicely on the hard tyres, looking like very racy. But Kunich does have the DRS now, and he's gonna come back at him. He's gonna take that inside line for turn 1. Harrister's burns a little tiny bit of DRS. Kunich is back ahead, but now Harrister's going to get the DRS back on Kunich, and he's right up his gearboxes. Harrister seemingly putting in a very good performance on his debut race. Harrister's going to look to the inside, I believe. No, he thinks better of it. He thinks he's going to get the DRS for the next straight. Oh, he goes a bit wide, though. Does lose a bit of ground there. 8 tenths back now. He's going to do well to keep in the DRS. Yeah, he's pretty well, so he's obviously feeling very racy on the hard tyres.
We do see Lenny on 18 lap roll mediums, so maybe Visions can stretch them mediums out to the end.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Wow. So he's been on them since the start as well. So they're gonna be. Oh, Cookster's crashed.
What's happened there?
VSC. I tell you what. If Visions wanted a time to pit, yeah, he has pitted. Very, very smart. Very smart. And his teammate follows him in. No. No.
Yoshi,
no.
Look at Yoshi's car. He's driving around with 3 wheels.
What, really? What? No, 2 wheels. What's going on?
On the radar, he says it's a DNF car as well.
Yeah, it says that for me as well.
That's a new one from Cody's. I've never seen that before.
It's so hard to stay professional when there's things like this going on. Paul picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
That is gonna hurt because he's been having a stellar race up in P6 on the hard tyres, not having to pit again. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with that one.
Yeah, I think Vision's got this in the bag now. It's only a 10-second gap to Brendan. About 4 seconds with the penalty.
But then again, Visions can easily pick up penalties himself.
Yep.
So he's still got to close the gap. I want to see what Yoshi's car's doing now. He's still driving around.
2 wheels.
2 wheels. He's only a lap down now, rather than 4. But what's going on? I love Codemasters. As bad as their games are.
No, it's quite funny.
He's surely got to get driver of the day for driving on some tyres. That'll take some serious skill. But I bet it'll be interesting for him watching the stream back later. Because he probably doesn't even realise.
Kunich decides to pit now for the softs. Someone's following him in. Or Paul's doing his drive-through.
Yeah. Paul's going to be furious. He's going to be furious. But he gets ahead of his teammate. So
Lenny goes on the outside of Podgy on turn 1. Very nice.
So, yeah, very tidy move there from Lenny. Just caught the end of that. Podgy was burnt out his ERS as well, so might struggle to keep on the tail of Lenny on older soft tyres as well. So Lenny's doing well. I wouldn't count Lenny out for a podium yet, because Dowd's got 8 seconds, Toto Wolff's got 5 seconds, obviously Brendan's got 6 seconds. He's got a bit of a gap to close, but he's on fresh softs, so if he can, get a move on, clear these guys with penalties, he's still in contention for a podium.
The strategy about 19 or 20 laps was that on the mediums.
Something like that. Kunich goes past his teammate. Yeah, sorry. It's so hard to judge when somebody else is going to speak. It's it's something you learn with experience, I
Just trying to figure out who's got the fastest lap right now. Other than Dan Cookies on 54 seconds.
believe.
I think he took the Bahrain short.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on? It's saying for me now, Yoshi is 11 minutes behind everyone. What's going on? He was driving backwards up the pit lane, so...
And Lenny's also got the fastest lap, so he's looking very good point.
Wow.
Two constructors, Red Bull 3-4 and Alfa Romeo 5-6, separated by a point.
AlphaTauri 8-10. Well, obviously one of the AlphaTauris is getting a penalty. Hold on, Yoshi's moved up to P18.
Hey.
He's making moves. He's making moves.
I don't think Dan Cookie knew what's coming to him right now. He's just gonna go through him.
I wonder if Dan Cookie can see his 3 wheels.
The noise
on
on board is horrible as well.
Oh Jesus!
You see,
I just do it.
I think Knight just passed Adam there.
Yeah, believe he is. Sorry guys, we're missing a lot of overtakes here.
Lenny
We just
gets his teammate as well down the turn 1.
yeah, on fresh softs. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I was going to try and close the gap. Oh, he's already in Dowd's penalty thingies, but Visions has closed the gap already by 4 seconds. So it's looking like it's going to be a Visions win.
Looking that way.
If he doesn't get a penalty. If he doesn't get a penalty. And it's a big F. Because Bahrain's a big penalty track. Very, very big.
And Visions also take, I believe he'll take the lead of the championship as well. 2 points behind Brendan
Even
right
after
now.
Brendan's won 3 races in a row? Or 4 races in a row?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Brendan.
That's pretty impressive.
Ahead by 2 points right now. Yeah, I think Brendan DNF'd on a couple. I don't think he turned up for one. So that's where Visions got his points
that's
back.
Right, yeah. I think he's only raced in like 5 races, right?
Yeah, he's finished 3 races and he's won all of them. He's been in 5, but he's DNF'd twice.
Yeah.
Visions has been on the podium every single race he's started, so
Yeah. He's Mr. Consistent as Visions. Paul's closing on Adam, but Adam decides to pit. Very strange to pit now. He's on hards. I mean, they're 16 laps old, but...
just saw Knight just got past when it's on the charge on them softs. Might be going for fastest lap as well.
Kunich is on a pretty, having a pretty good race so far. Visions is now on the tail of Patrick Robert though. Hopefully he clears the car quickly and doesn't hold himself up too much.
Patrick Robert's had a pretty decent race, to be fair.
Yeah, he has, up in P2.
He's had a quiet one, but he's always up there.
The quiet one's always a good one though. Because when you're racing your own race, you don't have to worry about getting damage or anything like that. You can just race your own race at full pace constantly and just get things done. That's how I like it. I mean, good side-to-side battle. Can't go wrong with it. But Harrison goes down the inside of Podgy Porter. Oh, the side by side. That's brilliant racing.
It's drag race.
What Harrison does on the DRS.
Oh yeah. Oh! Little bit of a nudge off a track there.
I've gone off it. I've gone off it because Visions has got past Patrick Robert and now he's going to start reeling in Brendan. And hopefully get the job done on track. I think that's the main thing. So did Harrister push Podgy Porter off?
Yeah, I clipped it just in case. Just Dowd nearly loses it then. I just went on him.
Yeah, Podgy Porter's lost 1.8 seconds now. And they were side by side through through the first part of Sector 1. So
I think he's still got his wing intact. Yeah.
Yes. Visions has closed the gap to Brendan by 4/10 already, looking very racy. The gaps have opened up there. We've got nobody in DRS. Let's go on board with Yoshi. Let's see what's going on. He's still got.
He's changed
on the
tyres.
mediums. Yeah, he's got the mediums.
Oh, Toto!
Oh.
Someone have the Toto.
Oh, Toto, no!
VSC comes out.
Oh, Toto's streak of scoring a point in every
Yeah,
race.
it looks
is
like
gone.
he just lost that curb, hit the inside wall,
Yeah.
and bounced back across the track. Well, it's like,
Oh, Toto. Oh, no.
and a good race, P6, I think he was.
I thought he was P5. He was P5, wasn't he? Oh, no. No, you're right.
Very
Oh.
unfortunate.
The wonders of Paulie cannot be repeated.
Vaughan gets a drive through. Don't think he was going to score any points anyway.
It's only P11. But he is 15 seconds behind. So
Yeah. Podgy's just pit for fresh sauce, so he's probably going for the fastest lap.
Yeah.
He's got to overtake Dylan first. No, Dylan doesn't quite get there.
Yeah, he's just got ahead of Dylan. Visions is still only 2.5 away from Brendan, but he doesn't actually need to overtake him on track. Because obviously Brendan's got 6 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, he doesn't risk anything.
Yeah, you don't need to take risks. Just Lenny is looking like he's gonna get a P4 in a minute. Obviously with Dowd. Who's that? Who's just gone into the pits?
Dan Cookie.
Dan Cookie. Yeah, Yoshi's now 12 seconds behind. Still driving on 2 wheels. You gotta hand it to the man. Driving on 2 wheels, that is some feat. He's got one front wheel on his front wing, and he's got one rear tyre on his engine cover. So that is absolutely fantastic from Code. I think whoever implemented the 2-wheel feature seriously needs a rise, because that is just absolutely groundbreaking. As you can hear the sound effects of what is going on with Yoshi. Okay, we've had enough of that.
Switch on my board Lenny now, he's just dropped out of the penalties, I think. So he looks,
Ooh,
it's
is
going to be
that
very
Dan Cookie?
close.
Dan Cookie spun off. I believe that's turn. Oh, he must have hit the curb at turn 7 and spun. Yeah, looking like he's going to get blue flags at some point, maybe. He may have already been lapped. I believe he has already been lapped. Yoshi's still going strong on the medium tire. What a man.
Yeah, Lenny's got to make up 2/10 in the last lap if he wants to get P4.
He does. I'm sure. Has he got ERS? Oh,
Not a lot.
bit less ERS than Dowd. Is it Dawid or Dowd? Who knows? Who knows?
Cuba.
I'm gonna say Dowd. No. Dowd and Cuba.
See Dylan. He's just been overtaken by Adam, I think.
I believe he has. And Adam is now lapping Yoshi. I wonder if he can see the spectacle. What a man.
Does it look like he's going to get P4?
What? Yoshi's car just jumped. It's not been a very professional day today, has it, Jake? We've had Yoshi's car bouncing everywhere. It's not been as bad as last week, but Cody's have still been, you know, doing their thing.
Yeah, usual stuff from Cody's.
Usual stuff. Hopefully EA can actually give them some decent stuff.
Yeah.
Make a good game. Well, not make a good game. Oh, Visions gets a penalty. So he's within 2/10, but he's
now going to take lead on track as well.
Yeah, last lap as well. Oh, Brendan goes back down the inside though.
Oh, gotta be very careful. The two championship leaders going for it. Brendan's
got another penalty. Nah, that's the race over, I believe.
So is Patrick Robert involved in this now for P2?
I don't believe so, because I think he's got 8 seconds himself.
He's got 6. It's a bit 3 second gap.
He's got to gain 1.5 seconds with a massive lockup for Brendan there. That was Lewis Hamilton type lockup, that was. Well, I shouldn't say Lewis Hamilton type lockup, because it's not often he makes them mistakes. But it happens. It does happen. Yeah, Lenny has been completely dropped by Dowd, so I don't think he's going to get P4, but still P5 is an absolutely fantastic result for him. Personally, I think he's going to get my driver of the day. Just look comfortable all day. It would be Visions, but you know, he had a bit of a bad first lap, so I think that let him down, but he's made up for it. He's coming around the final corner now, and he's powering down the straight to take home his 4th podium in a row, I believe. May even be his 5th. No, it's his 5th podium in a row. And this one is finally a win after Brendan's 3-race win streak. That finally comes to an end, and we have a new winner and also a new championship leader, with Visions going ahead in the championship. Brilliant podium for Patrick Robert as well. Looked very consistent all race, and an excellent debut from both Dowd and number 1 Harrister. But obviously Harrister is going to be, as I mentioned before... Oh, Holster! Holster is going to be getting a pretty poor penalty for starting on the wrong tyres. So yeah, we'll have to sort out the positions after that. But a good race for Kunich as well, finishing P6. But personally, like I said, Lenny, my driver of the day.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you there.
Yeah, every time we've looked at him, he's looked consistent. I mean, the last few laps he wasn't the quickest catching up with Dowd, but you know, he's looked comfortable all race, and to get through the field to make the tyres last, you know, he's done a good job. Driver of the day has gone to RL Paul on the game. I don't know where he finished. I think he was like P8.
Yeah, P8 on there.
Something like that. But yeah, Visions on the top step of the podium. Finally, someone else on the top step of the podium. Brendan's win streak comes to an end. Visions' podium streak continues, and this time with a win. I'm sure he'll be absolutely delighted with that. But as one streak comes to an end, another one continues. Another streak that ended obviously was Toto Wolff being the only driver to score points in every single race. Obviously he spun and crashed out, so yeah, not a race to forget for Toto Wolff, I think.
Yeah, very lucky. He's definitely over points a few laps to go.
Yeah, so Visions finishing P1, taking home the race win. Brendan finishing P2 unexpectedly, picking up quite a few penalties today, which is unlike him. Maybe had a bit of an off day, but on an off day with P2 you cannot complain. Patrick Robert down in P3, very good result for him. Dowd on his debut in P4, very strong showing from the Red Bull boys there. RL Lenny, the commentator's driver of the day, up in P5 from P12, so a very strong race from him. Made a lot of good moves, good overtakes and a good strategy. RL Kunich, who's gone up to P6 from P9, good race from him. Number 1 Holster, who I apologise to for calling him Harrister, up into P7, and he started P7. When it's in P8, he'll be disappointed after starting P2. RL Paul in in ninth. Sorry, he started 15th. Podgy Paul finishing off the point scoring positions, and N26 Adam in 11th. And I'm sure he'll be massively disappointed after he qualified P6. But
Yeah.
guys, that has been the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, even though you were late, I will like to say thank you for joining me, Jake. It's been a pleasure having you in the box again, as Mr. Fitz seems to want to go to grab a beverage instead of commentating with me. Oh well, we'll all be in the boozer at the weekend as England are playing.
Yes, we will.
But yeah, what were you going to say, Jake? Sorry.
No, just nice weather. I don't blame Fitz.
Yeah,
going out,
living his best life.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that has been the Bahrain Grand Prix. Very good race today. If you want to come back to the channel next Tuesday, we will have Tier 1 stream by Mr. Kunich himself. What track are we at next week, Jake? Is it Belgium, I believe?
Belgium Tier 1, yep.
We're at Belgium, and then myself.
It's Canada Tier 2 next week.
I believe it is Canada, yes. We'll be back Wednesday evening. Tuesday evening's Dev 1 at the same time, and then Wednesday evening is obviously at the same time. Next week on Wednesday, and yeah, hopefully we'll have as good as race as we did today, and no more Cody's issues.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the race, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening.